Second part of chapter 1 is regarding the exercises. We will use chapter 1 exercise document to follow. So please make sure you open it or print out to get ready. We will also use PowerPoint under supplement A.ppt. Okay, so first concept we want to study in this chapter is called productivity. Okay, productivity is a simple performance measurement that operation managers may use to measure the effectiveness of operation. There are two measurements for productivity. First, productivity we call labor productivity, which equal the output divided by time. Example 1.1. If we want to assess labor productivity of three employees, which process 600 policy. So 600 policy is considered an output. And input is time, which will be 3 employees times 8 hours times 5 days. Labor productivity is 5 policy per hour. Another type of productivity we call multi-factor productivity, which equal output divided by 3 different input. For example, this example have 400 units of output, and each unit costs about or sold for $10. This process has 3 input. The first input is $400 for labor, $1,000 for materials, and $300 for overhead. When you take an output divided by input, you can see that you must convert output into dollar amounts. So therefore, multi-factor productivity has no unit. In this example, is equivalent to 2.35. With this example, we can experiment on exercise 1.1, which we are going to use an Excel. On the Excel, I'm going to put at the bottom the exercise number. I hope that large enough. In this example 1.1, the organization is a university, and this university has an output, which is a classroom, and this classroom has 50 students. Each student takes 1 3 credit hour course, and school charge student $100 per credit hour. School also get the state funding dollar for dollar which in this case $100 from the state. School had 3 input: labor $4,000, material $20 per student, and overhead for $25,000. So it is multi-factor productivity. Okay, so for this chapter, we're going to set up as an first, we're going to set up as an output. Okay, the output will be 50 students. Okay, and each 3 credit hour. Okay, and $300 for tuition, and about $100 for supplement, state supplement. Okay, overall the output will be $50 times 3 times 100 plus 100. Okay, so which equivalent to $30,000. And on the input side, we have 3 input. Okay, one input is $4,000 for the labor. And for the material, $20 each, and 50 students, which equivalent to $1,000 for the material. And also you have $25,000 for the overhead. Okay, altogether the input will be 30,000. And next, the last thing we're gonna find is called multi-factor productivity, which equivalent to the output divided by an input. Okay, in this particular example, you can see that multi-factor productivity is 1 when the multi-productivity is 1. We call this situation a break-even. Because the output equal the input, the organization, in this case university, make no money or lose no money. Okay, and that is part A. Okay, for part B, we are looking for the instructor or labor productivity. So if instructor work on average of 14 hours per week for 16 weeks. With this cost, labor productivity will be okay. So first we have labor productivity equal, in this case, output, okay, divided by hours. Okay, so output we already knew from the first from the part A that the output is 30,000. And input will be hour. In particular example, the hours can be 14 hours times 16 weeks, which equal to 24. Okay, so labor productivity equal output divided by input. Okay, and then labor productivity must have hour, must have unit, which is dollar per hour. Okay, so this example 1.1. Okay, now going on to example 1.2. Example 1.2 is the same situation as example 1.1, the same university, but it's kind of what if scenario. Okay, in this new situation happened. Okay, and the university would like to compare these productivities with the first situation. Okay, so exercise 1.2 introduce you to a new situation which allow organization to increase the overhead, increase the size of the class to 75, and also increase the labor cost, and organization will charge $200 instead of $100. So question asks, is the situation if this new improvement or new increase in the cost improve productivity? So we're gonna do this exercise 1.2 by copy. You hold your control to the right, you copy the first exercise and change to 1.2. Okay, this exercise 1.2, the class size now change to 75, tuition now change to $200. Okay, so the output will increase to $65,700. Okay, and then when you increase the class size, the input also must increase. So input, the labor increase to 6,500. Material also increase from the 20 to 25, and the class size also increased from 50 to 75. So material also increased to 1875, and the overhead increased to 30,000. Okay, you can see now that the school is no longer break even. The school now has more money or has earned more output than an input. So to answer the question, is the productivity improved? Yes, it is improved. Okay, in terms of labor productivity, okay, since the class size changed, the instructor must also work more hours, to 20 hours. Okay, so the labor productivity also improve. Okay, so the answer is, okay, both productivity, okay, both productivity increase